Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Happy 4th of July, even to the hate watchers that are gonna watch this today. So couldn't do this without you either. So whew, hot today. So hey Gold Star, happy 4th. Um so last night we all saw the shit going down. So I decided hey, why not? Let's speak out against it. And so, hey, Jess Ruby. And then I saw before I went to bed, Jamie was scheduling live for 2 p.m. my time. So I was like 45 minutes late. So I was about I grabbed for my tablet and I couldn't find Jamie's channel. I woke up. Hey Samantha. I got on and I saw that Jamie's channels were no more. Jamie's Revenge of the Legion channel. I was like, whoa, okay. So I go through. So what happened? So I look down and I see Amber was live. So I decided, okay, let's go over and see what's going on. And it was nice community live. Amber did. Yes, Samantha. Jamie's channel went down today or this morning or last night, sometime between when he logged off and yeah, that happened. And I got on, didn't see his channel, so I saw Amber was live, so I decided, okay, let me head over there. And Jamie was on Amber's panel, and we were getting the news. Yeah, it's sad. It's to be expected with what's actually going on here. I'm not going to sit here and speculate on who did it this time. I don't know if Crafton and Kim copyright struck him last night, or if it was the flashlight who did it this time. But we're gonna find out. So what happened on Amber's live today was Granny's watching. We learned this last night over at Jamie's. Sent proof right to Jamie's email to what the flash to some of the activities the flashlight has been up to. In black and white. Yeah, we all know what Tiffany did the first time, Gold Star, but we didn't have it all in black and white. There were some gaps left, but at least we've seen some more proof. We've seen some more proof of it, so she can't actually wiggle out of it. She can't now she can't just say, "Oh, I didn't take down Jamie's channels. I didn't do it. The Tooth Fairy did it." For all I know, she can't say that anymore because the proof is piling up. The proof is piling up. She can't run from it anymore. And she even and she even had a message for me. And she thinks I'd be so offended by it. Everyone, it's nothing that hasn't been said to me before. It's a crappy little meme on our community wall or on one of her short videos. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's go over for a second. Let's go find her little this is pretty all right, everyone. Let me make it full screen, everyone. So when you're beating your mom, you get unexpected visitors. And what's your point, Tiffany? So let's just play the first little bitty itty bitty part because it's on a loop and it repeats itself.
Call me dramatic, but I want to fucking cry. This dude has made our lives hell for a past fucking year. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking celebrate, so he will always be bannervading. Always.
Really? This is the best you can do?
Call me dramatic, but I want to fucking cry. This dude has made our lives hell for a past fucking year. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking celebrate, so he will always be bannervading. Always. Call me dramatic, but I want to fucking cry. This dude has made our lives hell for a past fucking year.
And hey, Witchy. You got a point there, Red Pool, Jack. In a community where bad behavior is the norm, we should have pardons for instances of good behavior because good behavior is unacceptable. I'm doing pretty good. She thinks post like that's gonna trigger me. I actually laughed at it. It was like, what the hell are you trying to accomplish here? That lie came from Natasha, that misinformation, and she just runs with it. It's so everyone over at Amber's. So everyone over at Amber's, I'm proud of them. It was an issue that affects everyone in this community. So hey, everyone was getting along in chat. Everyone, so we're gonna move on to regular scheduled programming. I was gonna come on today and just discuss the Kim and Crafton situation because I am very, very disappointed in them. I don't know how long ago this actually started. I don't know how long ago they actually started with the passive aggressiveness and the dislike for Jamie, or they started getting triggered by him supposedly. But the way that them two are handling this, in my opinion, they are acting like two school children in elementary school. Come on here. If they had an issue with Jamie, they should have messaged him or even hopped up on panel and confronted him. Hey, I have an issue. They didn't even bother doing that, everybody. They just sat there in his mod chat for a bit, letting the resentment grow and fester and get even more, and then getting even more triggered. They couldn't even speak up. They just sat there pretending to be Jamie's friend, basically. And that I agree with you, Witchy. This is why I personally, and this is what I was about to say next, Witchy, they personally had no intentions of wanting to work things out with Jamie because of the way they're acting. They just let it fester, the strong feelings, and they waited for the right time to just let it out on their channel, start dragging Jamie. Everyone's seen it the other day. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? It looked like it was out of the blue. From me, for me, it sounded like it was like out of the blue. And I was like thinking to myself, what is your suddenly your problem, Kim Crafton? What is your problem? Then at first it sounded like, how do I put this? Kim had her side of it as a disagreement. That's how it sounded at first, everybody, to me. She had her disagreement with Jamie. Crafton did. But then you listen even closer to what they're saying. Oh, you insulted my wife. Then why didn't you say something, Crafton? Why didn't you say something, Kim? You were in his mod chat, for fuck's sakes. Don't you know how to communicate? Don't you know how to communicate when you're upset or disenfranchised with something? And here's the thing, Kim. Putting all this aside, you're a little hate boner for Jamie here. Let's put this all aside for a second. I'm going to look at the whole picture here. I listened to Amber's side. I listened to Jamie's side. I listened to everyone's side to this. And you're confusing the hell out of people. You went the other day on your midnight live and you called Amber a whore. I heard it. Witchy Nicole heard it. Rachel Townsend heard it. And you can deny it till the cows come home. You can clip your stream at the 40 some minute mark. Crafton. But I wasn't the only one that heard it. I wasn't the only one listening that night that heard it. So, if that is the case, Kim, I didn't mishear something or take something out of context. Now, if I was the only one that heard it, I may reconsider and say, well, maybe I heard it wrong. But there were several others that said they heard it too. So can you at least own what you said? You're sounding very disingenuous right now. You're sounding very disingenuous. You're trying to divide people. Who do I go over to, listen to, or go into their chats? Because they like you and they like Jamie too, right? Me and Jamie are not going to sit there if we see them in your chat. We're not like these some of these other creators. Hey, be good. We're not like some of these other channels that dictate to our subs where they can and cannot go. We're not like that. We're not a cult. We don't own subs. They do what they want. They go where they want. They do what they want when they want to do it. But you're really, in my opinion, driving a wedge. And Witchy Nicole has a point here. Maybe she didn't mean to say it, but she did say it in Hinge Sight. She could have said, I was angry and didn't mean to say it, and apologize for it. Or she could have said, I said it. I'm not taking it back. I'm not sorry. There are different ways to go about this. But to sit there when people heard it and it stuck out in their minds, some people's minds. She called Amber a whore, and then started going off about how PB&J, and then started going on about this like conspiracy theory on how she does all this for Jamie and she's a bully. She goes and bullies people while she's Jamie's co-host, and it pisses her off, and then she kept going on and on and on. Yeah, I don't, I can't. Yeah, I was all over the place after. Rapper, if you're here to brag, let me put you in timeout. And Samantha, if he says another word to you about that, just get rid of him. Yeah, we PB&J. What happened was after the live ended, we went back and it was the whole thing, like maybe like 40 minutes of the live was taken out. Yeah, Samantha, you got that right. At least Amber may not be perfect, but she doesn't post links on YouTube to porn. She doesn't play porn on her channel. She doesn't do a she doesn't sit there and dox people all day like some of these freaks on here. So she has more, and you're right, Samantha. She does have more integrity and class than some of these kooks. So if they're so here's the thing. If people are gonna lie, try to make it make sense, everybody. You hear these people lie through their teeth, and I'll say 95% of these lies don't even pass the muster test. They don't even make sense. They don't even pass they don't even pass logic. They're easily debunked. Some of these accusations that are flying around this community about people are so ridiculous. It's actually funny, you know? It's funny and it's not at the same time. Yeah, in my opinion, Crafton and Kim were going low on the housing fund, and they wanted to start something up for the to get some attention. And it's sad, really. And if I'm wrong on that, I'm sorry, but some people start shit for cash on here. Look at Natasha. She starts up things when she's low on cash. Same thing with Granny's watching. She starts her shit when she used to start her shit when she was low on cash or she wanted attention or something. But here's the thing. I'm very disappointed in you, Kim. Very, very, very disappointed. I thought you were better than this. And you're on and you're sitting on your channel for Crafton, continuously bashing Jamie. And I said this on Likens last night. Can you let it go? You don't have to string this along. We get it. You don't like Jamie anymore. How many lives do you have to do to get your point across on one subject? How many? 5, 10? And the argument you made about Wah, wah, wah. I was triggered. He said some things to me. Well, honey, you sat there. You know how Jamie is. We all know how he gets sometimes, right? You complain that Jamie has these meltdowns in chat. We all know that some of these things are jokes. And you take it personally, Kim. You're taking some of these jokes that Jamie's known for personally. Well, I'm just gonna say this. I accept Jamie for who he is. All right. A lot of us here over at Jamie's, when you go into chat, we accept him for who he is. We don't try to change him. Um we know how he is. Hey Kayla, do I agree with everything that Jamie says or does? No. If Jamie's wrong about something, I'm going to say so. I'm not going to, at the same time here, everyone, I'm not going to sit here and kiss Jamie's ass here. Absolutely, Samantha. We know he's kidding most of the time because we sit because here you're making my point for me, Samantha. We know he likes to kid around and joke around, and that's why we go to his channel. A lot of us go to his channel because he's funny. He's good. He's a good person, and we actually take the time to get to know him, Samantha. Hell fucking no, Gold Star Mom. Jamie doesn't want us to kiss his ass, you know? He even told me that on his panel one time when I was up there, you know? And and let me just spell this one rumor. I disagreed with him up on panel several times and I wasn't kicked out. So there goes the cult mentality, you know? There goes the cult mentality, you know? Bye, rapper. You're dismissed. Can Matt take care of the him? Thank you. Threats aren't allowed here. And everything has to be so serious to some of those people, you know? It's like, hey, Wyoming. Oh, he was on Yeah, he was on Amber's. Yeah, good year. Yeah, I love sarcasm. My sense of humor seems to be more sarcastic than Jamie. Sometimes Jamie's humor is a little dry, but hey, we all have our way of humor on here. Nothing, everything on here doesn't have to be so serious all the time. Hey, only a paw, welcome. So not everything on YouTube has to be serious. We can always take a break from all this shit. And the other issue that was not covered on Amber's today, but was kind of in the open was the street rat, everyone. Okay, let's just talk about that for just a second. Okay, so how it relates to Kim and Crafton. So I totally understand that they have their own issue with her. So I'm not gonna. Nobody is giving her a pardon for her going real life on them too. What she did to Crafton and Kim, I'm going to say this again, is unacceptable behavior. She crossed state lines and filed a citizen's complaint. Tried to file bogus charges on them too. And then lied to her subs that she has a court hearing when the county attorney wouldn't even take it to a judge for a probable cause determination. The letter was shown on their channel. I'm not going to dispute the findings of that. She's not getting a pardon for that. We're not excusing it. We're not going to say, we're not going to shake her hand and say congratulations, street rat. But another part of the butt hurt is she thinks that everyone has to spend all their time going after her. When we have other equally as psycho people who pose a threat to everybody on here, a tad worse than the street rat goes. We spend a little more attention on the flashlight because she takes channels down. Everybody, this is what Amber's live was about today. So everyone was allowed in to have their say. So I'm sure Kim and Crafton are going to complain about that next. Everybody, it's not a pardon for bad behavior. Everyone, we're not. shaking her hand and say congratulations on what you did to Kim and Crafton. We're not doing that. But what she did, but what I want to give her credit where it's due, I'm going to thank her for sending Jamie those screenshots. No matter what her motives may be, it's no secret that it's no secret whatsoever that the street rat and the flashlight are fighting. It's no secret. The street rat's releasing all the screenshots of her chats. Okay, that's completely fine. Mm-hmm. And they were already on CJ's panel complaining about it, and I saw the few screenshots of that too. Witchy Nicole, and that's why addressing it. So it's all about them. Me, 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 me. So as I said on Jamie's panel last night, it's I was kind of cut off. Yeah, it's kind of Kim is like acting like a selfish elementary school girl right now. That's just my opinion, and if she wants to sit there and act like a child with her husband, it's all up to her. Mm-hmm. Just let it go already, Crafton and Kim. We get the point. You your housing fund is at 285, and if you think that joining the I hate Lycan Legion community is going to bring you more money in PayPal donations or Cash App donations or super chats. It's only a temporary spike for a few days and it's going to go away. Trolls don't give money, or they don't give you much at all. Here's my advice: you're throwing away good people because you have a hate boner for somebody. Kayla, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that, to be honest with you. I didn't even go check to see if they did a live today because I don't really care if they did a live today. It's I'm with them right now. Can they just let it go and go on to normal content? We get it. They're angry at Jamie. Let it go. Let it go. because you'll be getting because everyone remember Dorothy. She had some good people in her chat. Everyone remember that? She had some good people. She was getting some super chat. She was and then she let the flashlight in and unblocked everyone. And then then the people she unblocked or unbanned from her channel started going after her loyal subs. And that is a fact, everybody. Because they started going after me. They started going after this one and that one. So what happened? We left. Because we all know that Dorothy doesn't watch her chat. She's in La La Land while she's talking. You see, right now, everyone, I'm watching my chat. I'm monitoring my chat. I interact with my chat. I take responsibility for what goes on in my chat. Unfortunately, good year. Unfortunately, because when she split from Natasha, I didn't trust her. I made a video saying, Dorothy, nobody trusts you. And I gave my opinion to why. But here's the thing, Dorothy started to what she looked like she was doing was she was making amends to everybody that she hurt. So what did I do? I decided, all right, let me go over and give her a chance, another chance. And this is how I'm repaid. I'm sure a lot of people thought that way in this community. We're sometimes very forgiving. And the problem with Dorothy is she doesn't pay attention. She doesn't watch people's lives. She doesn't watch their streams. She says, "Well, the flashlight says this. It must be true." But then another channel, such as Jamie, puts up full Monty receipts, full receipts, along with audio. And it doesn't matter to her because here's the thing: the flashlight says, "Oh, they're all fake. Everything's fake. Everything's fake, fake." So she goes with that. Huh, yeah, CJ is a mixed bag of worms. Let's just put it that way. She has her issues, mental issues. So let's just put it there. Yeah, we're hoping CJ sees the big picture here. That's what I'm hoping. CJ has come a long way in the last month or two, so let's just hope that. So another one that's been off the rails from what I'm hearing is Robbie. She's been doing the same thing Crafton and Kim has been doing. And keeping a fight going, keeping the fire burning, everyone. So everyone knows that Amy sent Robbie a message. She flipped a lid, went postal on him. In my opinion, for good reason. Because he wanted to be buddy buddy with Flashlight. Everyone. And then wanted everyone else to follow suit. And he didn't care about anyone else's feelings in the process. So that's a controversial subject, but at the same time, but here's the thing. Robbie had to keep up with the attacks. Everyone. It was attack after attack after attack after attack. I'm sorry, I don't agree with it. If you end your friendship, just drop it, Robbie. There has been friendships I ended on here. Okay, everyone. And I just let it go. I didn't keep dragging them day after day after day after day just to start a problem. And to get the other side triggered. What the fuck is someone thinking? Is that a peaceful thing to do, Robbie? Oh, the brains out here. And then you tell me that I need to make peace with someone. And we all know what the version of peace he means. You got to be buddy buddy friends, talking. No. Yikes. Oh. Hey, Rebel. This is it's just getting utterly ridiculous. I'm serious, everyone. Mm-hmm. What do you do in real life when you don't like someone or you fall out with someone? everyone, you don't bother with the person. You don't sit there and keep calling their house. You don't sit there making threatening messages or this or that. Oh, it's insanity. Absolutely, rebel. You just walk away. And we all know oh yikes. So let me see here. I just got notified that another community post has been made about me. Aw, poor thing. Someone's triggered everyone because I have an opinion about something. Yikes. Let's read this one out. Okay, 22 minutes ago. We're gonna read this. Yikes. We're gonna read your post, Kim. Okay. Oh, and the bill needs hearing aids, bombshell. That never happened. Why don't we play it for everyone here in the coming days, shall we? The one on me calling Jamie a man whore? Or maybe me stating GW whoring herself to different communities for subs the day before. Jamie played the live that first night. You realize that, right? I have the full unedited stream with chat intact to demonstrate nothing is missing. So are you sure about that? Sit down, Bill. You are making yourself and everyone reacting into a fool, being so embarrassingly amiss on this one. How many shows have you done on I don't know what? What is just predicated on you getting it wrong and reacting to yourself? Stirring the pot at others' expense? I have to wonder now. It's a holiday. Enjoy making an ass of yourself. Don't believe everything you hear, people. Yeah, I've done it myself, PB&J. I've heard people wrong. But when you have three other people that said they heard it too, then you think to yourself, okay, you heard it. You interpreted what Kim said correctly. Even if she didn't use the word whore specifically. That's what she meant by it. Hey, Jeff, welcome. So if so you have we have three people that heard the exact same thing. So when you have that happen, she's saying she never said it, Gold Star Mom. She never said she called Amber a whore, but and she says she has the whole unredacted version available. She could have put it on her Patreon or something, but so let's see if she has any others. Let's see here. Oh, now she's talking about the tragedy in Connecticut. Oh, poor thing. Now she's running an essay. So Granny's Alert Legion exploring the moon community debut. I'm super shocked. Lindsay, don't you think you are undermining your own situation currently to stream to vilify CJ? Is there a nasty ass on this platform you haven't teamed up with and white knighted at this point? Ever consider others' lives, children, trauma, emotions? Or is this all about you and your goals with no end against TT? Because wasn't that last 6 months about Jessica? Are you wanting to say you are suddenly the anti cancel culture hero or the judge of what is or isn't a community issue? Plenty cares about your mental health too, but aren't going at CJ or hers. Why? Because Jamie lost his ban evasion channel. So you and Amber got to run a tag team to protect and sell your GW alliance all of a sudden that you all tried to be shady and evasive about. Hope your sudden screenshot dopamine kick you all get from feeling like a mom giver is worth what many of you have done to friends. Where I sit, it's all fair game to you for another soldier in your TT war. I have news for you, Jessica. Has been under a rock to avoid Jen, and all of us could see it. Pretty sad at the best you have, but since you have decided to attack CJ to pay your initiation dues to your new community, you can now drop the talking out both sides of your mouth to me and Crafton because we are also done with you. We don't have space for dirty, chaotic, and duplicitous people that need hours and hours to justify doing to people what they spend just as many doing to people. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Free from agendas, vendettas, gaslighting, and deflection. None of them are welcome here. I'm over the bullshit. And all in front of people's faces now with CJ under the bus. That's disappointing, is the people that have been spoon-fed a narrative, sat silent and sad when the first person wouldn't go along with it, and now are going to try to further fun over and disparage a second one to justify staying in denial. Enjoy the first day of official front of the scenes rollout of your new community. Crafton, myself, CJ, and others not speaking up yet did not deserve many of disgusting knives in the back. I'm done with YouTube for the day. Stay away from the ex-girlfriend Kool-Aid. Really? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Nobody is teaming up with Granny's watching. So here's that conspiracy theory again, everybody. So now she believes that Amber and Jamie and a bunch of others are now teaming up with Granny. No, Kim. Nobody's teaming up with the street rat. Nobody is pardoning the street rat for her bad behavior. Get that in your head, Kim. We're not giving her a pass on the things she done to you in Crafton, the things she done to Jamie, the things she done to Amber, the things she's done to everyone else in this community. She doesn't get a pass. We're not teaming up with her. We're not hate bonding with her. Yikes. Damn it. Do you hear yourself right now, Kim? Nobody is talking to her personally behind the scenes, except for what Jamie showed last night on his stream. He was very transparent. He even showed everybody the email that he got from Granny, showing screenshots in his email. Jamie even admitted that he got an email from the flashlight for some reason. And we're not hate bonding with Street Rat. Get that through your skull. Get that through your thick skull, Kim. Just because you have an issue with her, we're not excusing her bad behavior, but we're not gonna sit there and concentrate on one person 24/7. This is not what we do. Yikes. Oh. And you're trying to drag CJ into this? Wow. You're the one who chopped your live, Kim, chopped it live, so we couldn't even recheck it for ourselves to see who's right and who's wrong on one little issue. So who's gaslighting who? Oh, people. So since you have the issue with Granny, we're gonna let you fight with her. We don't care. We hope you're happy, Kim, because guess what, Kim? Do you remember what happened months and months and months ago? Can everyone in chat when she broke up with the street rat? She came running over to Jamie and worked things out with him. And was Jamie forgiving? How did Jamie react to Crafton and Kim? Everyone. He was forgiving. He let them in. Now it's because they're not getting their way on one little thing. And they think they got these little wild ideas in their head. They got this wild idea that we're suddenly going buddy buddy with Street Rat. So the flashlight problem is a community problem. It affects the Street Rat too. So guess what, everyone? She was allowed in chat, everybody. As long as she could be respectful, she was allowed in Amber's chat. And so were some of her people. It wasn't because we were hate bonding. It wasn't because we're teaming up. It was an issue over losing channels and showing the proof of what was actually going on today. So Kim watches that and views that as teaming up, hate bonding. Absolutely, PB&J. I can understand CJ point of view on this. She has issues with her, but we're not saying then that the street rat's a good person. That's fair. All right. So let's get this off my screen because we can tell here that someone's delusional and just taking things for what they're not. Hello? Okay, I'm talking. Can everyone hear me? Yeah, I'm here. So all she's doing is taking Amber's live and thinking, "Oh, we're now hate bonding. We're doing this. We're doing that." When there's no such thing. And then just said, "No respect for Amber, the community, and at large who needs to know information to protect themselves." So as I name this stream today, there is no pardon for street rat's bad behavior. But apparently, a few people could sit there last night or the night before, I forget which day it is, on here. And I'm going to mention this before we go. As people may know, Replay did a little stream on me. They wanted to talk some shit or whatever. I didn't give a shit about that. As we all know, people want to talk. They want something to talk about. Fine. But what the disgusting part of it was people in her chat decided to be sick son of a bitches and decided to bring Amber's kid into it in the comments. Now, I don't know what the deal with that is, but there's something really wrong there. Going over to support Bam. Now, I listened to that tape at least 10 minutes of it when Bam, I'm not kidding you, Samantha. They decided in Replay's chat to go drag Amber's kid and decide to support Bam, whatever that nasty bitch's name is, you know? So I have the tape on my community wall of what Bam actually said and did it for 8 hours straight. So I just wanted to mention what happened in that chat because it was fucking disgusting. And if anyone wants to use my content to drag people's kids, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. All right? If you want to go that low and I find out about it, or go after people's families, or go way, 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 way below the belt, something I do not do on here. If I have a problem with you, I go after you or I talk about you, not I don't go after any of your kids. I don't be surprised if I decide to strike. Now, 99% of the time, I don't give a shit if you talk about me or you have an opinion or you want to laugh. At me. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't fucking give a shit. But if you want to sit there and use if you want to go that low, it's just I'm just giving you a fair warning here. Because I'm not gonna put up with it. Hey Gordo. But here's the thing. Kim just sits there and strikes everybody. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't strike people because they have an opinion or they use my content in fair use or they do a lot of this shit. I don't give a shit. Because I don't want it done to me. But if you're gonna use it to be a nasty little fucktard bully on here and go after someone's kid, or you're gonna go after someone's parents, or you're just gonna clip my content and not follow the rules or something. Yeah, I'm really giving this some thought, everybody. Because what I saw on replays with the comment, the screenshot on Jamie's last night was absolutely disgusting. What does Amber's child have to do with fucking anything? What did Amber's child do to anyone on here? Can anyone answer that? If you have a problem with Amber, take it up with Amber. If you have a problem with Jamie when he's live, take a link and talk to him about it. He has an email. You could send him a message. Something like that, Gold Star. Or chat 10, 8 to 11 or something. I'm not completely sure on her age. You're going to have to ask Amber that. What is totally disgusting on how a few of these creators act. And for those who haven't watched the tape or the clip, it's on my community wall. Amber's child, her daughter, is dragged in a sexual manner. Some of the comments are totally uncalled for. And she does it for 8 hours straight. Only 10 minutes of it were clipped. And suddenly they make comments trying to support that bitch bam. Give me a break. And I'm suddenly the bad person on here who has an opinion on the drama that goes on around here. Jamie has an opinion. Everyone in here has a damn opinion. Oh. It's just disappointing, you know. They have to go this low to but sadly, Gordo, I think you're right. Unfortunately. But that's gonna be up to that's gonna be up to Jamie or whoever or Amber or whoever. Because you can't just go over to Jamie and say, I'm gonna drive down and help you fill out the paperwork and say I want Granny's watching in jail. You can't just go around here telling people what to do on here. It doesn't work that way either. Oh, it's up to the victims on here if a criminal violation took place, if they want to file criminal charges. And if they want to go through with the process. Doesn't Kim and Crafton get that too? So since the street rat decided to file frivolous charges, maybe they could pursue that on their own if they wanted. But since they want to burn all their bridges around here, hey, the help is going to get lower and lower. So here's the one thing I'm going to end with. All right, if you sit there and antagonize Jamie, he's just going to respond. All right, everyone. I started this channel because I started watching Robbie, Jamie, a few other channels. And I says, okay, I want my voice. I want to comment on some of this drama that's been going around on here. I want to give my take and my opinion and try to help people understand, okay, you can do this, this, this. Why don't you try this to solve the problem? You can try this and that too. And then I realized also that, okay, people need something relaxing or some fun, right? So I started doing the non drama streams, every so often, and I'm doing it more often now. I'm doing research and watching other videos on other YouTube channels. And I'll be coming up with like different topics and some um other things. So in between. Yeah, but lately it's been a big ouch, Jason. That's how much your property taxes were? Damn. I thought ours were high in New York with 4 grand a year. Oh, I'm sure, Jason. It's some of the worst property taxes in the country. And that's on a $60,000 home at the time. I'm sure it's 10 times worse now. So, all right, everyone. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna wish everyone happy 4th of July. So, thank you for coming. And here's the thing I mentioned last night. I like money, like Jamie does. It's like I'm not saying I don't like donations, but here's the thing. At least I'm not going to be phony, suck ass, kiss ass, phony motherfucker who's gonna just build my Cash App, my PayPal, or for super chats. I'm just myself. I have my own opinions, my own morals, and I'm not going to deviate from it. Not like some people who go by the who go by polls, goes by what the majority of people think on here, and things what will get them the most money, or what will get them the most super chats, what will fill their Cash Apps, their PayPal. At least I'm not fake like that. Jamie's just himself. He does pretty good for himself. So I want to thank everyone for coming. And until next time, thank you for coming. Bye bye.